What is up, guys? It's me, Tristan Anvilcaster, or Wesley, or Forsaken Lies, or 506 Dude. I have so many usernames, it's hard to keep track of which one I want to use at which time. So, what we're going to do is today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to make a Minecraft roller coaster. Most of you probably already know how to do this, but if you don't, it's not that hard. It's actually fairly simple once you get the hang of it. And I've actually had a ton of people ask me bring Minecraft videos. In the past I haven't because of screen recording issues, and I finally want to bring some videos. I got the screen recorder working, brand new gaming computer, well, just about brand new, nothing wrong with it, built it a few months back, and it runs so smooth that there's no issues now with frame rate. I'm at 60 for most of these videos. So after this, I might actually bring a walkthrough or let's play of building a gigantic roller coaster. But for the basics, I'm going to show you how to make a roller coaster, and it's not hard. So what you're going to need is powered rails. You can also get detector rails. You're going to need a minecart, of course, or you can't ride the roller coaster. And if you wanted to, transport items, you could use a chest, or if you wanted to transport whatever's in a furnace, but we're not doing that right now. So you're going to need a redstone torch. You're going to need a button right here, and you're going to need any type of block that you could place this on. So I'm just going to go with a stone. So what you're going to want to start off with is 2 stones like that, and you can find which way you want to start off a roller coaster. You don't have to follow this exact template, but this is probably the easiest way to start a roller coaster. And what you're going to do is place the button right here. You're going to now put the powered rails down, and what this does is when you hit this, it turns on the powered rails. What the power rails do is it pushes the car automatically. Watch. So when you're in the minecart and you hit this, you instantly move. Now we're going to fall to our death. If this was on creative, I probably would have just died there. So that is what the power rails do. A lot of people don't get the difference between power rails, regular rails, and that's the difference right there. Now what you're going to want to do is you can use any type of block that can support a rail. So if you're going down a hill like I am, you're going to, of course, make it go like a staircase. So like this. This will give you that downward motion you need for a roller coaster to automatically go by itself. Of course, if you're trying to go up a hill, you're going to either need to use powered rails or detector rails, but we're not going down up a hill right now. We're going down, so you don't need either of those. And what you're going to do is you're just going to start placing the normal rails. This will, of course, be downward motion, so you can go down easily. So now we have a simple start to our roller coaster. It's a simple drop straight down, and of course I can show you more advanced techniques on making a roller coaster. It's not hard. I mean, you can easily make this in 30 minutes and have yourself a nice little roller coaster in a game. You hit that, you move, you go down perfectly fine. So now what you're going to want to do is, of course, if you want to level it out, you can. Now you're probably wondering how without this, if you're new to the game, or if you just haven't made a roller coaster before, how without this button right here am I going to light up these powered rails? It's really not hard. All you do is place, let's just say, we don't need, of course, these powered rails yet, but I'll show you an example. Let's just say we want to use some power rails. What you're going to want to do is place a stone beside the power rails like that, and then place a redstone torch. This will light up all of the powered rails in its proximity. Now, of course, once you go further, you're going to need to place another torch. I'll show you an example of that. So let's just say we go this far. It's not going to reach that distance with the powered rails, as you can see. So you're going to need to keep placing them. We're going to place another torch right here, redstone torch. So once you start getting the hang of it, it's really not a hard thing to do, make a roller coaster. Of course, you can make it go up hills, do turns. Now you're probably wondering what the detector rails are for. It's basically when you ride over the detector rails, they automatically light up. I'll show you an example of that. We're going to go up, place some detector rails down. And I would probably say detector rails are more efficient if you're not wanting to place a ton of redstone torches, but really redstone torches don't take a ton of time to place down, so you could do either. I usually actually just go with powered rails, but you know, both are fine. And I'll show you an example now of how this works. So as you can see, the detector rails automatically push you up. I'm playing in creative, so if you're trying to make all this stuff in survival, I actually forgot the pattern on how to craft these types of rails. But if you're playing in creative, all you have to do is go, of course, to the transportation, and there's all the rails right there. Now, of course, you can do stuff like, let's just say you're going to make a drop right here. You can make it, of course, drop down. So it doesn't have to be connected. If it's going to fall down, it will still move. I'll show you an example of that. So that's not connected. Then you can place, of course, some rails down or detectors if you want. Doesn't really matter. I think it would still go either way. And now let's test this whole thing in its entirety. So we're going to place down the minecart. Hopefully this isn't too detailed. I know I'm going into a lot of detail on you know, items and their details. I know a lot of people might need this, might need some help with building a roller coaster. As you can see, we're going to go up with the detector rails, land right there. Oh yeah, the detector rails, one thing about them is you have to be moving for them to push you. So you can't just, since I fell, they're not going to automatically turn on. So I just forgot about that. So what you're going to need to do in this case is place down some, this might not even work. You might have to be moving for both the power rails and detector rails to work. Let me test that theory right now. If not, you can, of course, you still saw I was moving, so you can just use the normal rails. Let's see. So yeah, you can't use detector rails to push yourself when you're still, but you can use powered rails. So I hope this tutorial helped you guys. It's really not hard to make a roller coaster. Of course, you can go really high. You can do drops. You can do turns. To do a turn, it's really easy. Of course, all you do is just place a single block. You can't do like this, can you? Yeah, you can. Well, it won't like, it will drop down. You can make turns, of course, like this. Then you place. So really, it's not that hard to make a roller coaster. I know this was kind of a basic tutorial, but if you want more Minecraft videos, or even like a walkthrough of me making a gigantic beast coaster, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like, that would help a lot, guys. And I thank you for watching. See you later.